So today, I want to briefly talk to you about position yourself for success. I'm gonna say it again. Position yourself for success. It just so happened to be urban poet Marshall Mathers who said, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? What is this moment that I'm talking about, 8th graders? This moment that I'm talking about is that timeline between 9th and 12th grade, which is the next most important 4 years of your life because it's going to prepare you for the real world. It's important that you take this thing seriously about thinking about positioning yourself for success, because at the end of 12th grade, there's a pandemic, another pandemic waiting on you, and it's called bills. They come in your mailbox every month and they don't stop. So my thing is, if you have the opportunity to prepare, you should take this next 4 years to get ready for the real world when the transfer of responsibility take place, to where parents begin to start pulling back on what they do, and you should have been preparing for your steps once 12th grade hits. So I want to suggest to you 3 non-academic things that you should do to position yourself for success in high school and beyond. These are 3 things that I just didn't read in my college coursework. I'm a Kent State grad. I left Canton McKinley in 1996. I looked at what I wanted to do with my life, and I found my passion between 9th and 12th grade while being a 2-year starter at strong safety at Canton McKinley. I found this passion that I wanted to help people, and I narrowed it down to teens and young adults, and been doing it since I graduated from Kent in 2001. But also, just on my life's journey, here go 3 things that I know that work for me, and I believe that they will work for you. Number 1, you gotta identify your life's vision. Where do you want your life to go? You are the author of your own life story, and you get to build the story. One of my mentors, Sandy Womack, says that if you don't know where you're going, you might not like where you end up. Vision defined is the ability to think about or plan the future with imagination, wisdom, and discipline. The second definition is the ability to see where you want to be in areas of your life in the future. Can you peek into your 20s? Can you peek into your 30s and your 40s to begin to start identifying, where do I want my life to go? Because you are the author of your own life story. Success in the game of life, I believe, is there for those who define it, want it, prepare for it, and for those who are willing to take the necessary action steps to achieve it, whatever it is. But the first step is developing a vision for your life and where you want it to go, because you are in control of your life. Vision will compel you to make healthy and responsible life choices. At the end of the day, I'm not going to stand here as an adult with like I got a P on my chest and act like I'm perfect. I've made mistakes. You're going to make some mistakes, but the key is trying to make your mistakes stay low as possible and your positive choices be high as possible. But vision will compel you to make healthy and responsible life choices, because you got to make decisions based upon where you say you want to go. It'll help you make choices in the game of life, in the classroom, in athletics, and in extracurricular activities. Number 2, you got to decide to create your own luck. Success is not going to just fall into your lap. You have to create it. That billionaire Jay-Z said, luck. I heard some people say, I'm the luckiest man on the planet. I like to think I stay ready. A wise man once told me, luck isn't a mystical energy dancing around the universe, randomly bestowing people with satisfaction and joy. He said, you create your own luck. Luck doesn't just bounce around saying, well, I'm going to tap you, maybe some people back there, and maybe some people over there, and skip everybody over there. No, you have to create your own luck. You create your own luck by consistently preparing for the future that you identify and desire. I knew growing up, based upon the hardships of navigating the inner city, that I had to do my part. While I had mentors, coaches, and principals and teachers help me along the way, I knew that I had to put my work in in order to create the luck that I wanted for my overall life. And number 3, you got to do the necessary work. Ooh, I said the W word, work. Many of you are used to doing hard work, and then there's some that possibly might need to raise your game in the work that you need to do. But at the end of the day, you cannot get around the work that only you can do to get the life that you desire. Listen to this. The late, great Kobe Bryant said, "I was chasing perfection and excellence, which had no guarantees attached to it." All I'm simply trying to tell you is you can develop a vision for your life, you can decide to create your own luck, and you can do the necessary work, but there is no guarantees. But one thing I do know, if you don't take the necessary action steps, if you don't take and develop a mindset for excellence, you never know the possibilities that can exist for your life. So whatever you do it with a mindset of excellence. There's levels in life. You can do things at a mediocre level. You can do things at a good level. You can do things at a great level, or you can do things at an excellent level. The question becomes, after you leave here today, I'm planting a seed. Will you do everything in every area of your life to the best of your ability to do it at an excellent level so that you can get the results that you desire? I told you I was a kid that was born in the 1900s. And they used to have these places called penny candy stores back in the 80s. And one of my favorite candies back in the day was a candy called Now and Laters. The concept simply was, I can eat some of my Now and Laters now, and then I have some for later. All I'm trying to get you to do is accept the concept that if you put the work in now, it'll increase the likelihood that you'll get what you want out of your life later. But if you don't put the work in now, it might increase the likelihood that you don't get the results that you want. Some people, I'll keep it 100. We got obstacles and hurdles, this and that we trying to navigate, these things that we trying to get around. But the key is, I know from myself, if you put the work in now, I promise you, you're going to get some things that you want later. Again, congratulations on completing this 8th grade milestone. But remember to number 1, identify your life vision. Number 2, decide to create your own luck. And number 3, do the necessary work. I'm going to close with the words of urban poet Clifford Harris. He said, "Don't forget that impossible is nothing. Your environment's irrelevant. Just don't let your emotions overpower your intelligence. Refuse to give up. Your mistakes don't define you. They don't dictate where you headed. They simply remind you that time keeps ticking. Let your mind keep clicking. Never stop thinking, and beware the decision, and beware the potholes. Beware the collisions and the potholes hidden in the road that you travel on your lifelong mission. Just listen. Every day is like a snapshot taken. If you live, you can learn, you can wait. Be patient." Crenshaw 8th graders, go take care of y'all business next year over these next 4 years. Thank y'all for letting me speak to y'all today.